Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised I wasn't asked why I'm convinced Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block. On a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At Enchain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts. Basically ones that can run operating systems. That's all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Alrighty people, it looks like we are live. Yes indeed, rocking and rolling. Welcome to Satoshi TV, or aka Bitcoin SV TV, or really genuinely just Bitcoin TV. Today is a special one as it is Bitcoin Pizza Day. Just want to wish everybody a happy Bitcoin Pizza Day, because if you are in the Bitcoin space, today is a remarkable day in the fact that it was the very first day that Bitcoin actually gained a commercial value. So prior to this date, back in 2010, Bitcoin's value was worked out by the energy that it cost to, or the energy that was consumed in order to create the Bitcoin, which is how it still had a price at something like 0.03 of a cent. And now we can actually work out the cost of a Bitcoin by dividing it by the value of the two pizzas. So for anybody watching right now, we'll just go over a sort of like Bitcoin Pizza Day. Then we'll sort of like go over a few videos. So anybody who is watching this on YouTube, sorry, but I'm gonna have to edit these bits out because YouTube won't allow it because they'll ban the video. So you'll have to pay the extra 20 cents to watch it on Streamanity. But here we go. Let's get into this. A Bitcoin Pizza Day. So this is it's actually sort of well recorded. Here we go. Check it out. This is the story from Business Insider. So let's have a quick read of this. So they said a happy Bitcoin Pizza Day. Exactly 11 years ago today, a software programmer from Florida. Oh, again, Florida plays a role in Bitcoin. Laszlo Hanyek became well known in the crypto world after trading 10,000 Bitcoins for 2 Papa John's pizzas. In honor of that purchase, the day is now celebrated in the crypto calendar as Bitcoin Pizza Day, which we are today. It wasn't like Bitcoins had any value back then, so the idea of trading there for pizza was incredibly cool, Hanyek said in an interview with The Times in 2013. Bitcoin gained worldwide attention at the end of 2017 as its value drew close to $20,000 and infiltrated trading and investment firms across Wall Street, as Insider previously reported. The coin's origin stems from an anonymous creator, again not anonymous, pseudonymous. The Australian tax office knew who he was, his friends knew who he was, Satoshi Nakamoto, aka Craig Wright, they call him an Australian scientist, a computer scientist. Really, he was an auditor, which is why he created Bitcoin, because he had all the computing expertise and he was an auditor. So he knew all about accounting and could basically see a problem that needed fixing with money. Whose vision was to build a rival financial system based on a technology called blockchain back in 2018. A rival financial system, more a competitive one, I suppose, to the current financial system that we've got, that's been described as, like stuck back in the dark ages, basically, because they don't know how to improve it and they can't be bothered to improve it either. Despite the soaring value of Bitcoin in recent years, Haniek's claims to have no regrets about his pizza trading, The Sun reported. In 2018, he gave an interview to Cointelegraph. He said, I don't regret it. I think that it's great that I got to be part of the early history of Bitcoin in that way. And people know about the pizza as it's an interesting story because everybody can kind of relate to that and be like, oh my God, you spent all that money. It's kind of funny. I mean, hearing Laszlo in interviews actually makes me think that he's probably got Asperger's, because again, he's completely detached, from the money. He's just like, well, money doesn't mean anything. It's just like, I got the pizzas and that's really cool. And he sort of sounds a bit like that when he speaks. So it wouldn't surprise me at all. Years later, the cryptocurrency is still garnering support as several multinationals are choosing to use Bitcoin as a valid form of payment for consumer products, including fast food chains, big tech firms, and even auction houses. However, Bitcoin is known for its volatility, and after reaching all-time highs earlier this year, it has experienced many price drops. The currency slid by as much as 11% Friday, cancelling out earlier gains after China repeated its demand for a crackdown on mining and trading of the cryptocurrency. Yeah. But anyway, so that's the story. So now we'll actually check out Laszlo Haniek. We can actually see the pizzas. Look at this. This is the photo that Laszlo Haniek took of his pizzas that he received for these 2 Bitcoin. I think this is absolutely fascinating. Honestly, absolutely fascinating. In history, I've actually seen enlarged photos of that. You can sort of Google it and type in Bitcoin, Bitcoin pizza. In fact, we'll do that now. We'll just type that in. There we go. Bitcoin pizza picture. Images. There we go. The man himself. Look at this. Check it out. This is great. Oh, seriously? Where's that picture gone? Oh no, seriously? Oh. Actually, well, we need to go back, don't we? There we go. So that's that is actually, well, yeah. So these are the two pizzas, which is really quite funny. Worst trade ever. Oh dear. Hopefully this is being enlarged. Well, maybe we'll have to go on. Oh, there we go. You can sort of see him there. See him there with the 2 kids. Very good, very good. And it's even Wikipedia have got their own page, sort of dedicated to it. So it says here the receiver of the first Bitcoin transaction was Cypherpunk Hal Finney. There we go. Other early Cypherpunk supporters were created as Bitcoin processors. Wade Dye. Yeah. In 2010, the first known commercial transaction using Bitcoin occurred when programmer Laszlo Haniek bought 2 Papa John's pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoin. So I was just like, well, did he buy it from Papa John's? Well, no, he didn't. So what he did is he sent a message out on Reddit asking if somebody else would buy pizzas for him in exchange for 10,000. So some guy in England actually received 10,000 Bitcoin, and then he paid for the pizzas himself and got them sent to Laszlo Haniek. And check this out. This is the original message. This absolutely blows me away. This blows me away. This is the one, yeah. So the Medium article. Here we go. What do you know about the Laszlo, the guy who bought 2 pizzas? So obviously the story there. And so this was the message he put out. So it said, 1, the most expensive pizza was 10,000 BTC spent on 2 pizzas. On May 18th, 2010, a programmer named Laszlo Hanyek posted on the Bitcoin forum that he wanted to use 10,000 Bitcoin, valued at $40 at the time, to buy 2 large Papa John's pizzas. He said here in quotes, so this is the message he actually wrote here: "I'll pay 10,000 Bitcoin for 2 pizzas. The best would be 2 large pizzas, so I can have some left over for tomorrow. You can make your own pizzas. Once they're done, you can deliver them to my house or arrange a delivery company to deliver them. But I want to use Bitcoin to pay for them. This way, I don't have to order or make them myself, like room service in a hotel, delivered right to my door. You'll be pretty happy. If you're interested, contact me. We can discuss it further. It can be any kind of pizzas with onions, peppers, sausages, mushrooms, and even a weird fish topping is okay." And then it says here, on May 22nd, a cryptography enthusiast, Jericho's, that's his pseudonym, bought 2 pizzas for $25 because of a promotion they were running, and delivered the 2 pizzas to Laszlo, receiving 10,000 Bitcoin. Then Bitcoin was only valued at 0.003 cents. But if you calculate it based on Bitcoin's highest price in 2017 of 19,800, these 2 pizzas would have been worth $200 million. So it's now over like $600 million. If you calculate it based on the current price, pizzas would be worth over 98 million. Well, it's now like 600 million, pretty much. How crazy is that? You know, but check this out. I've already done a little bit of stalking of Jericho. So here we go. So this was Laszlo. He said, "I just think it would be interesting if I could pay that. I just think it would be pretty interesting if I could say that I paid for pizzas with bitcoins." And he said, "I just want to report that I successfully traded 10,000 bitcoins for pizzas. The picture's there. Thanks, Jericho's." So then what you do a little bit of a search for Jericho's. And Jericho's comes up. This is it. And it's Jeremy Sturvidant. Jericho's was the counterparty to Laszlo Hanyek's in the first documented purchase of a tangible good or service using Bitcoin. On May 22nd, 2010, Laszlo Hanyek famously declared success in his 4-day quest to trade 10,000 BTC for a couple of pizzas, posting on the Bitcoin Talk forum page. And again with a message there. So then it's just like, right, we've got Jeremy Sturivant, alias Jericho's, and you can just simply Google him. Look him. This is him. This is him. This is the guy Jericho's. How mint is this? How mint is this? Oh, come on. It's got to shut us out again. Start your free trial. Seriously, come on. Oh, all right. The Telegraph. That's another one on the Telegraph. Oh, are they the only ones that wrote the story? Oh, seriously? This is the guy. Let's see what this brings up. Here we go. Software network electronic engineer. I think this is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So this is the guy. This is the guy. And he's British as well. Like, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, I love it. What should I put? Let's see if we can find some stories on him. Here you go. Bitcoin who's who.com. I wonder what this brings up. Bitcoin Pizza Day interview with Jeremy Sturivant. The Bitcoin Pizza transaction with Laszlo Hanyek. Here we go. A living currency. In an interview with Jeremy Sturivant, aka Jericho's, the young man who sold 2 pizzas for 10,000 BTC on May 22nd, 2010, in what would become to be recognized as the first transaction involving a tangible good or service in Bitcoin history. On May 22nd, Laszlo Hanik famously declared success in his 4-day quest to trade 10,000 BTC for a couple of pizzas, posting on the Bitcoin Talk forum page. Yeah, it just goes on about the time. All right, so this is actually an interview for him. Check it out. Check it out. Question: 5 years after the event, what do you remember most about the transaction? A retrospectively simply having that much Bitcoin in one place is quite a crazy thought. Of course, that wasn't notable at the time, as Bitcoin was just getting started, and it otherwise felt much like later, smaller transactions, a simple exchange of currency for good or services. What was the temperature in the room at the moment? Pretty comfortable. Yeah, I mean, this is great. I love this stuff. I should have really known that for a bit of general knowledge. So now we know. Jericho's, and it was Jeremy Sturdivant. I have to remember that. Jeremy Sturdivant. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. Right, so yeah, that's that bit. Now I'm going to go to YouTube, and again, so anybody else who's watching this is all going to be edited out, unfortunately, as soon as we go onto YouTube. So let's do it now. There we go. So again, misconceptions about what Bitcoin was right from the beginning. I can't blame them, to be honest with you, but it's just they're so stuck in their mindset that they haven't actually moved on from that and figured out that now Bitcoin is a commodity. And obviously they don't want to listen to what Craig is saying, because to them they just can't make sense of it. It's being a speculative piece of crap, like Roger Ver promoting anti-government and all this, right from the get-go. But they didn't realise that it's all that speculative phase was the phase of phase of Bitcoin, the first phase, which was the period of speculation, because it was the period of decentralization, the neutral growth of the network without that central point of authority, control or influence that was making it a commodity at the time that they didn't realize. But that period came to an end on the 1st of January 2020 when Craig had the keys to the Tulip Trust returned to him. He's like, right, now I can come out, I can reveal who I am, because that's had 11 years of neutral growth. So any competitive network is going to have to compete with 10 years and 362 days of neutral growth before it can have any fundamental value in comparison to Bitcoin. It's just absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, oh my god, I'm getting overexcited, but yeah, there we go. So we'll call it quits there for the YouTube bit. So if you want to go back and watch it, you can watch that bit on Streamanity. But talking about dips, which we just saw there. This I worked out, obviously. So this was Michael Saylor, and this was published on the 31st of March 2021 by it's on CoinMarketCap. So I worked out that basically Michael Saylor has paid about $24,000 for each of his Bitcoin, so it's just sitting above where he bought it, but he's still going to be having a squeaky bum at the moment. But Elon Musk is out. Look at this. So it says Tesla buys 1.5 billion Bitcoin, plans to accept it, and this was published on February the 8th, 2021. So it said here, key points. Tesla announced in an SEC filing Monday that it has bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, which we all know is CoolCoin. So if we go back February 8th on CoinGecko, actually you can probably see it better on we'll do 6 months. So February, here we go. So Elon Musk would have bought this at $39,000, and it's currently $37,000. So he is in a loss. He's in a loss right now. So he's going to be shitting himself. But Michael Saylor is next. So Michael Saylor bought it around here. So he's going to be like, hold on a minute, I wasn't expecting a drop from 60,000. He can't understand why the prices crash. He's like, well, why would it crash? Bitcoin's the most sound money in the world, and blah 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 blah, and all this kind of crap. all this kind of crap. People have been like taking the piss out of him on Twitter today. In fact, we'll have a quick look at that because it is quite funny. I saw Kurt had posted it. Let's find this out. Oh man, Kurt Wattock, here we go. Found this video of Michael Saylor, which we will play. Oh yeah, we'll go through that as well in a minute. So yeah, this is Michael Saylor going off on one. Check it out. Well worth a listen.
There's no second best crypto.
Yeah, mate. Listen to this. I mean, look, he like unshaven, looking a bit wild-eyed.
What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. What's the second best?
I say, look, he's going mental already, mate. Like, literally sort of like, but he has no idea how manipulated the market is. He can't understand this, and he certainly doesn't have a clue about SegWit. He has no idea how scummy the market is. Like, literally, he's going to be on a warpath when he finds out about SegWit and the fact that it's fundamentally worthless, and obviously he's put all his money in. He's going to be out for blood, and no wonder he's looking a little bit dishevelled. Because, I mean, look at that price drop. It's massive. It's totally manipulated, but I've no doubt it will bounce back, but I mean, some shenanigans is going on. Who knows? But this is the first dip that Michael's experienced, whereas I lived through the 2017 crash, which kind of sucked. But my point is, Elon Musk is already in the red, and looks like Michael Saylor is next. So check this out. Table of contents, opening the floodgates, buying digital gold, new line of business, the Bitcoin evangelists, skeletons in the closet. Oof. Here we go. So this was... So it said the company's haul has since grown dramatically. The firm held 90,859 BTC as of the 1st of March, which it purchased for around 2.2 billion. So that works out about $24,000 per BTC. When Bitcoin hit a new all-time high as of $61,683 later in the month, that investment was worth a jaw-dropping $5.6 billion. MicroStrategy was sitting on paper profits of $3.4 billion 7 months after this audacious gamble. Well, not anymore. Now he's like, I can't afford this to have any drop anymore. If this goes below what we paid for it, we are going to have egg on our faces. Yes, indeed you are, Michael. Dear oh dear. And look at this. By January, Anthony Scaramucci, founder of venture capital fund Skybridge Capital and the Trump White House communication for all of 10 days, was saying Bitcoin is better at being gold than gold is at being gold, and that's when Bitcoin was at 34,000. So he probably bought in around then. But it said here on February 17th, Saylor revealed that MicroStrategy was selling $900 million in debt to buy more BTC, which it did to the tune of just over $1 billion a week later. Bitcoin was at 49,600. So he's in the red on that purchase. Dear oh dear. Like, no wonder he's like looking a little bit disheveled, like egg on the face already. So they've actually got a price here of which they bought in at like 50 grand. And now we're looking at a Coin at 37,000. He is gonna, like, no wonder he's looking a little bit disappointed. Now he's going to be starting asking questions like, how the hell did this happen? What on earth is going on? Because, since the beginning of the year, since he first announced he's gone in, all he's experienced is a joyride like this. It's never been in the red. It's never been that low for him since he went in. So yeah, I do find this quite fun. It's like, welcome to the party, Michael. Now you might start doing your research. Who knows? He might actually get to the bottom of his rabbit hole that obviously needs to get to. Like, dear oh dear. Let's see what else there was that I saw. Oh crikey! Yeah, look at this. Something that I posted. This was another exit scam that went on today. Look at this. So Mr. Whale, Crypto Whale, found this. He said, breaking DeFi 100 coin exit scams and runs away with $32 million of investor funds. Website is now updated with the message, we scammed you guys and you can't do shit about it. Look at this. Look at this. DeFi 100. We scammed you guys and you can't do shit about it. Haha. All you moon boys have been scammed and you can't do shit about it. Devsin. And look, they've even said F you moon boys. Dear oh dear. I mean, this I'm gonna use that as my thumbnail for today's show with little bits of pizza on it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jeepers, yeah. You know, and again, like, yeah, none of these people understand what Bitcoin is really. So that was kind of like my news for the day. So as I haven't done the figures today because obviously it's been Bitcoin Pizza Day, I've been enjoying myself and all that kind of stuff. Let's just have a quick look, a quick rundown. Let's do this. Just going to close all these first. Hold on 1 second. Close. And close. Here we go. This is what we love. Look, transactions are still 40%. Block size 76%. Let's have a look at the blockchain growth. See how far we are in front. I'll be chuffed to bits if this is over 5 megabytes now, because that's almost like a megabyte per day. Come on, CoinDance, you can do this. Here we go. Oh, 4.6 gigabytes. 4.6 gigabytes in front. Love it. Just romping away with it. 55,000 times cheaper. Now, let's have a look at this one. This was the daily accumulated Bitcoin growth by network. Come on. Here we go. Look at that. We don't even have to zoom in now. You can see daylight between those two clearly. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Loving it. Squeezing the shitcoiners off the chain. BTC.com being squeezed. Pooling being squeezed. F2 pool being squeezed. Again, via BTC being squeezed. Yeah, love it. That's what we want. No shitcoiners. Let's have a quick look at the short positions while we're at it. Here we go. Wait for this to load up. Let's see this bit for next. Come on. Oh, look at the short positions. Look at that. Oh, an hour. So at 87% short ratio. So finally they've come to their senses. But maybe they're thinking maybe they'll short it again when the price goes up. Who knows? Let's have a quick look at Bitcoin Blocks Live. Just see what's going on the chain. So unrecognized still with like 90%, which means D drive is no longer on it. Let's have a quick look at charts. Yeah, I mean, again, nobody was recording D drive, but it was on the mainnet because you could see it on the scaling test network. Let's check the figures out on here quickly. They're still the same. Right, let's have a look at the comparison charts here. Here we go. Right, so we'll have let's have a check at the Bitcoin price. So according to Bitfinex, we're at $168, and we can close these. Let's have a look at live coin watch. Yeah, 167, and Preve saying 175. Different market makers all around then. All right, and we'll just have a look, see what shitcoin is doing. Oh, hold on, that's this one. Here we go. Is this the same chart? Yeah, I know. Yeah, here we go. Right, so this This is BTC, so crash down, wobbling around a bit. This is BSV, crash down, wobbling around a bit. And this is BSV versus BTC. Quite a good metric, this one, because I opened up a cheeky little trade on TDXP app on this. Just because I thought, why not? Yeah. Down and down and down we go. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Going up a little bit. But yeah, there we go, people. All the fundamental metrics are still looking good. It's just that price going down, really, you know. Just gonna have a quick look at this in GBP, because I went in at 106 and we're 118. Still feeling as I'm winning. You know, it's just that feeling, and it's just an emotion that you want to get rid of. You know, when you feel as though you're in the red and you made a bad decision, you're like, oh no, oh no. But right, people, there we go. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that show. That's been like a 50-minute show. Just a bit of a special one for Bitcoin Pete today, to go over all the facts and figures and remind us of the Bitcoin story and where we are in it, which is right at the beginning. Yes, indeed. It's exciting stuff, people. Right, so yeah, I'll leave this here while we do Ding a Dong. Let's do this, people. So please put your... just a bit cheeky leaving that there, isn't it? Let's put the old Bitcoin Pizza picture up there. Here we go. Bitcoin Pizza. Images. That's the one. That's a CoinDesk article. Have they got a big picture here? Haha. Should we do Bitcoin Pizza Wiki? Here we go. Bitcoin Pizza Wiki. There we go. That's the one. Do 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 do. Check it out. In live. There we go. That looks good. We'll have that on there. Right, Orange kicks you off first. Great stuff. Thank you for putting your handle in there, as I know that is in my contacts list. Here we go. Handcash. There's ORA, and there we go. That's up there. First one on the way to you. Got it. There we go. Sylvia and QTR, that's SC19. Here we go. Got it. This was yours. Pizza's on me, guys. buy it with these gyros. Here we go. Got Aaron Goodfield. There we go. Swiping to send on the way. Nice one. Snooze Fest. I need yours in there. I can't remember what it was. It's not snooze, is it? Was it snooze? Something like that? I can't remember. Nothing's coming up. Or is it ZZ snooze or something? Triple Z snooze? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, that will do. So yeah, all right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you enjoyed your pizza today. And yeah, hopefully we'll be well, maybe back to normal on Monday, because I've been stuffing my face with pizza today, like celebrating it. And yeah, chart show in Monday morning, followed by the live show live at 5. All right, that'll do. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your pizzas, and catch you later. See ya. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.satoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSatoshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.